What's up guys, hope you're having a good weekend. This is Daniel Pedersen back at you with another video for Kit Chronicles with Coach DP. Thank you for tuning into this one. Again, thanks so much for the first video love. Did a lot of great things with that. Got a lot of good feedback, so thank you for that. Also, thank you to everyone who bought something from me. I actually sold quite a bit through Instagram, a couple on eBay, a couple on a few other sites, so thank you. Wanted to touch base with you guys today about eBay's new sneaker authentication program, which they've partnered with SneakerCon to accomplish this, and I think it's going to be a game changer.
Yo, check it out. Want to know if the price of those Wave Runners is too good to be true? Or if I Wear My Kicks 49 is truly selling dead stocks? Or if that Jordan 1 Royal Box is original? eBay checks. See that little blue check mark? Behind it is a team of independent authenticators who check. And we mean everything. Every tongue, check. Every toe box, check. Every corner of every box, check, 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 check. Every logo, every label, every lace loop. Yeah, it's checked. The luster of the leather, the topography on the tags, to the straightness of the stitching on the sole. Everything you can see, and even some things you can't.
Really?
Then they tag them, log them in the system, box them up, and ship them out, with no cost for the buyer or seller. eBay checks, so the moment you open that box is as real gets.
It actually just is starting up this week. I believe October 25th was the day that they were going to actually do that. So that's a game changer, because I know a lot of people that go to the SneakerCon events. I've personally been to one, and I know that the authentication process is very thorough, and it gives buyers a lot of peace of mind in that regard to buying sneakers. So I think it's a great thing. And that, and combined with eBay's no fees for sneaker sales, quote me if I'm wrong, I believe it's over $100. There's no fees involved, which is huge, because we all know that StockX and GOAT have really outlandish fees. Case in point, I just sold a pair of foam posits on there, and my listing price was $400, and after fees, shipping, and transactions and all that stuff, it ended up being about 350 bucks, which 50 bucks is kind of steep for that. I understand it's a bigger sale, but anyways, I want to talk about that. I have another sneaker story I want to share with you guys today, and I did want to touch a little bit on the Netflix Sneakerheads series. I know some of you have watched it. It hasn't really gained any momentum in the sneaker community, but I did want to talk to you guys and get your feedback on that. If you have watched it, I know a lot of people still working Sneakerheads under quarantine have probably watched that just out of boredom or curiosity. So take a look at that, talk about that a little bit, and stay tuned guys. It's going to be a good episode today with a lot of interaction. Since we are on the topic of authentication, guys, I wanted to draw your attention to something. So a couple Christmases ago, I received a pair of Concord 11s as a gift to myself, and the person that got them for me accidentally clicked the women's 13, which is a men's 11.5, and I ended up flipping that 11.5 so I could get my size in a 13. And this is the one that they sent me. If you actually look at this one and compare to this pair and this pair, if you just look at the label alone, that is a dead giveaway right there. I noticed this back when I was actually doing this whole sneaker room for myself. So be careful guys when you are going through your channels for buying sneakers, because this will happen to you. So I'm actually going to be trying to get another one here soon, but just be on the lookout for that guys. This was a dead giveaway alone, and when you actually take the shoe out and compare, there is actually a lot of subtle differences. Comment down below if you'd like me to go into those. If you have Concords, just to ensure that your pair is not fake, I'd be happy to show you the differences so you know what the things to look for are. So just let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. Wanted to touch a little bit on the Sneakerheads series on Netflix. I know there's probably quite a few of you that have watched it so far. Me personally, I wasn't a fan. It was a really far-fetched series. I don't know if they were originally going for a comedy storyline to it, or if they just wanted it to be a true sneakerhead thing. You could really tell that it was not a true sneakerhead that actually set up the production, because while they used really good shoes in the video, I didn't think that they did a good job of making the storyline believable. And a lot of the stuff that they did, like, I'm sure some of it happens, but you don't hear about it and it's not realistic. So that's why I wasn't a huge fan of it. The biggest part I did like was that they showcased the Oregon 4s in the episode, which you guys know I'm a huge Duck fan. So, and I love the Jordan collection that they have that was exclusive for athletes. So you know about that shoe, you know why it's coveted. So anyway, just wanted to touch on that. Like I said, King Bach is kind of a comedian type actor who's known for his one-liners and stuff like that. So I don't know if they were, like I said, originally going for comedy or not. But anyways, I wasn't a fan. They're going after a shoe called the Zeros, which has not a good thing. Jordan had a shoe called the Dub Zero back in the day, and it was not a good shoe. A lot of people didn't. Some people, I won't say it wasn't a good shoe, but it wasn't an original retro that people like really sought after. There are a few OG collectors that like that shoe. So real quick, guys, Bobby, the main character in the Sneakerhead show, this was the shoe that he's going after. This is the 2012 retro of that version. The version he's going after actually has the Nike Air on the back here, and it also has the Nike Air on the sole of the shoe. And there are a few subtle differences on top, not many, but those are the two main ones that separate this retro from the one that just came out recently. But yeah, this is the shoe he's after. It's one of my favorite 4s just because of how clean and subtle it is, and it obviously showcases the cement gray really well. And this one's cool because you can tell this is an older model because of the Jumpman on it. And like I said, it's just one of my favorite ones. Still has the Jumpman original tag on it. It's got everything on here. Still in really good condition too. I obviously haven't worn these ones. But yeah, one of my favorite 4s. So if we take our Sneakerhead time machine back to 2002, you can tell by the face box. Wanted to talk about this one because it was the first one that came to mind, and I saw the box in the shelf, so I figured I would talk about it. It was one of my favorites. So this story goes is a buddy of mine that his brother used to work at the Foot Lockers in the Bay Area. I played basketball with him and his younger brother, more so with his younger brother. We were always at the gym working on stuff, playing pickup, you name it, lifting weights. Anyway, we decided one day to take a road trip because we really wanted to get this shoe. So we went all the way to the Stone Ridge Mall in Pleasanton to check out them there, and we went even as far as to hop on the BART train to go to Nike Town, San Francisco to pick up this pair, which back in those days, people received their commissions by the stickers. This guy's name was Wayne, and that was the commission sticker you put on your box to make sure you got credit for doing your time or sales. I don't think Nike was ever a commission-based sales job, just from personal experience, but a lot has changed, so who knows. Anyway, without further ado, we will get to the shoe. It's a good one. It's an original colorway. I think you guys will like this one. It's one of my favorites. I don't have very many of this particular Jordan number, so I love this colorway though. So yeah, guys, the reason why I wanted to showcase the Jordan 9 this week was because it was a cool adventure that me and my buddy Carlos wanted to go get those in the Bay Area for. And also, a lot of people don't know this, but the Jordan 9 was actually the model that he did not actually showcase himself when they originally released because he was off pursuing baseball.
Is Kilroy Jordan?
I don't want to answer any questions about Kilroy.
What are you afraid of, Coach Jackson? This? December 20th, a routine game, Bulls versus Hornets. The only recorded evidence of this game is a fan's home video, the popcorn tape. On this night, an unknown player, Johnny Kilroy, scores 79 points in only 1 quarter of play. Johnny Kilroy, or a cleverly disguised Michael Jordan? Alonzo, take us back to that strange night.
Well, Steve, I was standing about right here. Then Kilroy cuts through the lane and dunks right over me.
The only person who could have made that move was Michael Jordan.
That was Jordan, all right. Kilroy is Jordan.
Conclusion? Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time, is letting nothing stand in the way of what he loves to do. And that's just play basketball.
Which a lot of people don't know that know Jordan, which is kind of funny to me because I know some people that don't know that he played baseball, which is like one of the most interesting things that he did, because it was a passion of his that I know him and his dad were passionate about, and I think he wanted to fulfill that legacy for his dad because of all the unfortunate incidents of his dad passing away. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for you today. I wanted just to touch on and get your guys' feedback on the Sneakerheads series on Netflix, what you guys thought about it, what were your thoughts, what could they have done better, let me know what you think, what shoes did you like in the show. Also wanted to know your thoughts if you are a sneaker seller on the eBay authentication process, wanted to know what you thought of that as well. And also let me know what you guys think of the Jordan 9. It is a very underrated model. It's very comfortable, it's very stylish, it has a lot of hidden symbolism on the shoe that I think is really cool. And like I said, it's just one of my models that I actually don't own a lot of colorways of. I think I have those, and I have the cool grays, and I have another pair of that same pair from the Countdown pack, which I should be receiving here soon. With that being said, guys, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I encourage your feedback. And this is Coach DP coming at you with the second episode of Kit Chronicles with Coach DP.